Hello! Today I'm back with another video and I'm gonna be doing some kind of night drawing, like of a knight in armor, because I really want to make a night drawing. That's what I'm feeling like doing today. And today we got the Joey Badass merch on from the show, like I think 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. That was a really good show, yeah. And it's really hot today. It's like 40 degrees today, but lucky we have aircon. Also, I trim my bangs and it's not really that even, but normally I just stop when it's like semi okay, because normally if I keep going it will become really short and then there will be like no fringe left, so I just leave it when it's like okay and not super bad. But yeah, not too much yap today, just gonna do some sketching in this one, and then in this book I'm gonna begin doing my piece. I chose a bit of a bigger book today because that's what I'm feeling like. Just gonna be doing a sketch in here before I do the real piece. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do the actual piece in here because I quite like this one, and this is like a pretty casual piece. I just want to kind of test around with the markers and have some fun with the colors, so I'm not too fast on it having like fancy paper, or like originally I did actually want it on the big paper because I was gonna do maybe some different kind of design and whatnot, but I'm feeling like continuing here. I kind of want like kind of blocky hair, like this very thick blocky wavy hair. Very geometric. Oh, I actually like that. Oh, so scary, so serious with them all. I like this glare she's giving. I wanted this kind of like arrogant look. I took a reference picture of myself and I was just kind of put my head like slightly up, like kind of looking down. I kind of wanted this like a very confident knight character. And I like it. I like the expression. She looks kind of more scary than I was planning on doing, but I like it. She looks sick. She looks hot. She looks kind of hot. Just looking at some different like knight armor to see like what kind of detailing and like paneling, I don't know if that's the word, but they are of the pieces. I think just need to solidify these shapes, kind of make some decisions before I continue. I think that's why normally they say the sketch, like sometimes you feel like it looks better than the drawing because things are not quite so definite and it kind of lets your imagination connect the lines, but now you actually have to make the actual lines if that's the kind of style you want for the piece. And then it's no longer imaginary, it's there, and it's easy to judge when it's there. So yeah, that's okay with time. Or maybe, but there is also something really nice and loose about sketches in general. Hello, I had a dinner break, so now it's a bit darker, but I think I'll hopefully have enough time to finish it. So here's what I got. I erased some of the lines because I think I do like, for this piece I'm gonna keep it quite sketchy, like I didn't define the lines too hard or anything. Obviously these ones were already quite definite and then some of them are more scratchy, so I just erased like some of the construction lines for the face and whatnot that I don't want in the piece, but I don't think I'm gonna do a layer of clean lines or anything. Also, I am happy with the shape language of this and the expression. I really like it. This like arrogant kind of uppity expression and body language. Yeah, because that's what I was going for. I think I've tested some of these markers before, but I've never done any real piece with them. So I'm just gonna test some colors, see how it goes. This is a good armor color. I like this. I wanted something kind of warm, kind of purpley, lilac-y, and this one is like quite perfect. I didn't want it too blue. I feel like I like this one. It's kind of a warm, what is it called? Oh, warm gray. There you go. I think I definitely need to go over the details later, maybe with, I'm not feeling like a brush pen or anything, maybe like just like a dark black pencil or something for the details, just to define the features a bit more, like the eyes, because like it's kind of blended out now, kind of with the marker. Gonna try to go in and add some shadows. I think I'm gonna do it kind of just like cell shading, like how I would for animation, like just like a harsh line, like a distinct 2-3 colors. I think I mean two, what am I saying? Yeah. Oh, I messed it up. Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, messed it up. Okay, it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Scary. Oh my god, I kind of messed it up. I kind of messed it up. That cell shading is like quite harsh, which sometimes I do like, but I also want a bit more nuance, so I'm just gonna, let's see, maybe we can add a bit of nuance without having to, you know, scarily use just the one shadow color for everything. I also can add a bit of texture. Oh, see, that is good. Okay. See, don't give up, guys. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure like the process or the order I would go for this piece, because I haven't really done any work or like any serious work with markers before. But I really love the look, and I also like how definitive and free it can be to work with them. But I actually quite like this with the texture, with the pencil texture over the top. And I don't know what the word is, or if there is a word, but I like when I see a lot of artists do it. It's really nice, like when it's a highlight or a shadow and then they create, it's kind of like a more saturated like bit in between the shadow and the highlight, or like the highlight and the base, or the shadow and the base. Normally I love to add a lot of blush or like quite a rosiness in the cheek, but I quite like how she looks quite cold and fierce. I think I'm not gonna put blush. I don't really want her to feel inviting or warming. I really like when people do like create the highlight by just leaving the page blank instead of like, you know, adding white or something. But I don't really know if I don't know how to do it properly. But let's see. Wait, now I'm scared. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this main base armor color for this part, this part, and I guess this part at the bottom, and then maybe the body and the arm. Oh, maybe the body, the arm, and this bit can be darker. Yes, that sounds correct. Okay. Let me do a less scary part first, like down here. That's good. I did too many spiky things and now it looks not how I want it to look. Oh, I didn't realize it bled so much. Next time I probably should put something underneath so I don't like waste the next paper. Oh, it bled through what? One paper, okay. Looks kind of cool on the back, but marker kind of, the shadow kind of blended more and soaked in more than I would have wanted, which is okay. Just, I think I'm gonna go in with this dark blue pencil to re-establish some of these shadows. I also do really enjoy using colored pencil. I when I was making my graduation film for uni, it was all 2D digital animation, and I definitely, it made me appreciate now doing like physical art. Of course I still love digital art, but there definitely is something very satisfying that digital art cannot and doesn't need to replicate. You know, they're two separate things. I really like this blue pencil with this, because sometimes when you inspect like a photo or real life, there is both, you know, cool and warm in the same image or the same area or different areas. So I actually quite like, at first I thought it would be too cool and it might not go, but let's see if I can like blend between the two with blue. Maybe that's not, but yeah, I'm just happy to be making art again. There's so many things that inspire me and so many visions I have in my head that I want to bring to life, and so much passion and inspiration and feelings I have about many things that I definitely could have been making more art, but can't go back. So I'm just happy to be making art again now, and we'll see how everything evolves, how everything changes in unexpected ways, in expected ways. I also, since it's the new year, I want to set some intentions for the year. I guess kind of like resolutions, because I know you can make changes at any time of the year, but the new year is also a very symbolic time that you can also set new intentions and resolutions for the new year. Since the shadow marker blended out quite a lot, I'm just going in with a black color pencil to re-establish kind of these shadows and create some barrier of separation between the base and the shadow to actually have some depth, or else it can be nice blended out, but also because I already created such a harsh shadow on like the skin and the neck because of the marker that I used and the way I did it, I feel like I also have to match that now in order for it to look like it exists in the same moment. Oh, this is actually good because the marker is quite fluid and like watery in texture. Like it's not literally watery, but just how smoothed out it looks, how rounded out it looks. The pencil is like the perfect thing to add some sharpness and also detail and precision that I don't feel I have yet with the markers. Also just by nature of like how thick the end of the marker is quite hard to be precise and feel like you're really in control. Not exactly sure. I do love a lot of like cyber sigil, I think it's called like cyber sigilism tattoos, and a lot of like gothic architecture and these really strong, dramatic, like intimidating silhouettes, and like they make beautiful shadows as well. I would love to travel one day to, I don't know where they have all those, maybe like Italy, Germany. I have to do my research. Oh, that's good. At first I thought the black would be too harsh, but if there's harsh shadows, then I think normally it does look good if there's like harsh shadows everywhere, because or else it's kind of gets drowned out by the other shadows. Of course you don't want too much going on, because then it would just be competing with each other in a way that takes away instead of adds to it. But this is where I got up to for today. I think for the hair, at first I was gonna do with the markers, but I think I'm gonna go in with just like the black pencil and give maybe a scratchy look or a clean look, but I'll continue tomorrow because I'm tired and there's no pressure, so I'm just gonna do it tomorrow or maybe the day after, but hopefully tomorrow. Actually, never mind, I just stood up to go relax, but I actually want to see what this piece will look like finished with the hair. Like, I'm quite interested. So let's continue. Let's see. Oh wait, since I have pencil, I actually have control to do like the shadows and whatnot, because before with the markers I really was not feeling in control, you know. I honestly quite liked the like the blocky hair look, so I don't know if it's bad if I do this or not, but actually I think these are quite good to at least show the direction, because I wanted the hair to be like kind of wavy, so at least this kind of can show a bit of direction. the pencil's not as clear for the outline. These days I've been finding it hard to find time to make art, even though when I did actually have time, I wasn't making the most of it. But especially now that I work like a job that I do get quite tired from, like even when now that I work a job that like I do get quite like physically tired from, I do feel like I value more that I like use my hands for my art as well, because I know I'm creating something that I want to create and something that will satisfy me in that creative way. And then I don't feel like I'm just working and resting, working and resting. So definitely it's gonna be a bit of a balance, but I think it will be really good for me with this YouTube channel. So far, even if it's even if somehow everything stops now, I've honestly made more art with these 2 videos than I have for a solid while. But I don't really see any reason I would stop right now, so I'm really excited. Yeah, I was feeling really positive today, thinking about how I actually have been started to make things again, and it's like with the momentum it can be good, but of course you can't just rely on momentum and motivation, because that can be fleeting. And if I actually want to get better, I'm also going to need to push through at times, not just when it feels light and breezy and when I'm like in the mood. So yeah, I'm excited to challenge myself, to grow, to get better, and I'm feeling positive about this, especially today. But yeah, I've been working in hospitality for the past few months, and it's been a while, like a few years since I last worked in hospitality. Before that, I was doing before this job I was doing retail, which was a lot more chill, like physically. But yeah, now I'm like on my feet, which is good and healthy, but I do get quite physically tired. So I feel like now when I'm doing my art, I feel more like balanced, that I'm using my physical energy also to fulfill myself creatively in this way, and kind of grow something for myself and have something to build upon. And also, of course, just for my own creative expression, and to do something with my ideas rather than feel like they collect dust until I'm sick of them. And that has been quite the pattern for a long time. So I think some action, some change is good in this area, some movement, finally, something happening, you know. I think I'm almost done. What's happening here? The blue also does give more of like the metallic feel, which I feel like I did not capture the metallic feel that well, because I kept forgetting / giving up on doing the highlight with like the absence of the marker. So I should probably test that another time, so next time I don't miss out on it because I'm being lazy. This is good, adding the blue here to tie it in, because oh, what about for the hair? No, maybe not good. I don't know if this will tie everything together or if it will be too much. Maybe I'm gonna leave it and not touch it. But now, see, now I feel like the need to even things out. But no, see now what's happening. Now we're getting off track. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. The lighting's pretty bad at night, but here's the finished piece. I like it. She looks fierce. She looks kind of arrogant, which is kind of what I was going for. Not arrogant, confident, or maybe arrogant with like the looking down expression. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm all finished for today. It's pretty late now. The lighting does not look good right now. Maybe I'll try to film it in the morning so you can see the details. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my cool night girl and testing some different mediums with the markers. It was pretty satisfying. But yeah, it's pretty late and I'm tired. So good night. Thank you for watching. If you do. Good morning, guys. Here's the artwork in good morning light. So yes, here's it all finished. I'm very happy with it. I really like this. The shape language, the fun colors, everything. So yeah, bye for real now. Thank you for watching.